All right. New show, new rules. Sorry, folks. It's been a while, but you already know how
Been
we
a
do
minute.
now. You already know. You already
We
know.
back.
So last time we had a show, Champions League was like up here, top priority, and it became a disaster. Chelsea decided to be great once again, and PSG decided to crap the bed. But hey, I think it was kind of something we were all expecting. But, you know, on top of that, the NFL draft happened. Trey Lance surprised us all by getting drafted by the 49ers. And let's not forget,
Can
Aaron Rodgers
can
still
I
was out of Green Bay.
can I just say this about the 49ers though? Kyle Shanahan, you congratulations. You do not look stupid.
Anymore.
You did not look stupid by taking Mac
Anymore.
Jones. I'm
Anymore.
proud of you.
Anymore.
At,
Well, first of all, the man said, I want a Kirk Cousins type quarterback. That was his first mistake. He opened his mouth. When even the general manager is like has to like sit you down.
he's like, hold on.
That no. Yeah,
I'll
right.
stop
Exactly.
talking about that.
No. Stop. No, that was terrible. But no, Mac Jones going into Belichick's system. Go. And
You
then
go, coach.
yeah, no. And then um an unsurprising Trevor Lawrence went first. And poor Zach Wilson, the who won't be Mormon for long because he's going to New York City. Yeah, no, he's I'm happy for everyone except Zach Wilson. Man. I think he got screwed. But hey,
You think Zach Wilson got screwed?
oh yes, he's going to the Jets.
I'm just happy that someone made sense and decided to trade up and get Justin Fields as a quarterback.
Yeah, the Chicago Bears. Yeah.
I know, and I'm like the Bears. The Bears finally made a move. The
Ooh,
Bears did something. I was like,
oh my
oh,
God.
okay,
Oh my
yeah.
God. No, and then Green Bay kept us all on our toes as they just keep randomly signing quarterbacks.
Yeah,
And they just keep going. You know why? Because four quarterbacks clearly isn't enough when you have Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers won't be there for long.
I ain't gonna lie. The one person I do feel bad for in the situation with the Green Bay Packers is Jordan Love, because he now has to get all this pressure of being good immediately because that team is a very Super Bowl ready or contender already where it's at, and it also depends if Aaron Rodgers don't be there. But I don't know if you pay attention to media recently, but a lot of people have been talking about how like we don't know, but obviously he hasn't practiced enough, and if he's not getting any starter reps, then like he's not going to be good, and we know he's not going to be good because he hasn't really got
And
any reps on. Like he was hurt last year.
no, he hadn't really played.
Exactly. There's
And
there's no there's no OTAs, no preseason,
yeah,
so there's no tape on him at all.
no.
So we don't really know. A lot of people have to bring up his troubles in college, but like I don't really care about that, especially if you get it fixed. Like because we see players come in and get college problems taken care of, like Jameis, for example, and Baker Mayfield. Um,
Okay, but did see, and this is here's where I'll defend Jameis Winston, and this will probably be the only time during the season that I will. The man stole crab legs. He stole crab legs. Like I know there's like a notion of like America's dumbest criminal. But like you gotta admit, like I know they I'm gonna get blasted with, text messages of, oh man, college athletes don't make any money, blah 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 blah. But dude, he stole crab legs. I feel like in Florida that's a crime. But like, come on. Come on. Like,
I honestly think now that you mentioned that, I kind of get what you're saying because like back then, like it's real like yeah, it's a crime, but like also like it's crab legs.
crab legs.
Yeah,
Seriously, make him pay a small fine. You know, hell, they had Johnny Manziel with the autograph thing. They
Johnny
had
Manziel.
Baker Mayfield fighting campus police, which I don't know about y'all. I'm a big, I'm a big Taekwondo fan, but dude, Baker Mayfield gave those Kansas Police all more for their money.
He gave them problems, bro.
But no, I don't listen to the past issues, the past problems, because I feel like, an 18-year-old kid isn't really in the correct state of mind to make those adult decisions.
Yeah.
Granted, this is the NFL, so things are going to be taken a little bit differently. But no, I don't. I think at the end of the day, I think Aaron Rodgers I think he'll end up staying in Green Bay. I think, despite all the rumors and the hoopla, if there's anywhere that I'd want for him to go, it'd be Houston. Simply because I feel like Deshaun Watson's case has gone from he'll be all right to, oh my God, yeah, he might not play for a couple years or ever again.
We'll see. We'll see how that ends.
Well, you know what? The man should never gotten those professional massages. I'm just saying. It's like R. Kelly. Just keep him away.
Jesus.
Hey, he deserves to get roasted. When the number goes from like 2 to like 46.
I didn't hear nothing about 46. Now hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, they reported. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday or something. They reported that the number had gone up to like 46. Jeez. I was like, damn, dude, like you gotta stop getting massages to these people. Like, dude, come on. But no, not the most exciting news out of sports right now, especially in NFL, where it looks like one of the NFL's greatest receivers to ever pick up football might actually be heading elsewhere. Julio Jones might be leaving Atlanta. The day has finally arrived where the Falcons will collapse again because they're Atlanta.
Because they're Atlanta.
And Julio Jones might actually be on his way out of here. But on the other hand, he might be going to New England without Tom Brady, which I feel like is a bad decision, number one.
Now the thing with that, he wants to play with Cam Newton. Yeah, apparently him and Cam have a special connection, especially since I think they play around college ball around the same time. Even though he went to Alabama, he went to Auburn.
Yeah.
But I think that he has a lot of respect for Cam. So like I think he sees a lot of potential in Cam, especially the MVP season from Cam.
You already know that the moment Julian Edelman said, "I'm not coming back," and Julio Jones said, "I want to be traded," you already know the Buccaneers phone line was lighting up. Was like, wait a minute. How much you want to play for? You want to play for a ring? You want to play, like a dog. You want to play for a ring? You want to play for a ring?
Yeah. You want to play one more?
We'll cut Antonio Brown.
Oh my God.
Which I swear if they did that, that would be so wrong. That would be so wrong if they cut Antonio Brown and they were like, "We'll sign Julio. We're gonna cut Antonio."
The thing with that, I know good name with the Falcons is not gonna give the Bucks anything, especially after last year. They're not gonna give them anything.
No, I think. Well, the funny thing about Tampa Bay is, especially with like Super Bowl champions, I know a lot of teams like they tend to like break down and like change and all that stuff. No one left Tampa Bay. No one. Shady McCoy, who is like the worst running back in history since like sliced bread, even Shady McCoy didn't leave. They re-signed him. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
I think that's gonna come bite them back in the ass.
Yeah.
Just simply because like you brought the same staff back, the same exact roster. That means that you may run different plays, but it's gonna be the same system.
Yo, it's about to be 3 tutties though. I swear.
This man, he said it might be 3 tutties though, no matter what.
This man Gronk is like, I'm ready. This man's like, I'm locked in.
I don't know, man. I can see Julio in New England, but I also heard he might go to the Titans.
Yeah. I saw him and Derrick Henry were training together this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, uh-oh, Alabama strong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Which actually that'd be pretty wild. Him, Tannehill, and Derrick Henry on the same team, that'd be pretty crazy.
I know, bro. But that's the only 2 teams I heard of that will take him. I think also somewhere, the Raiders. The Raiders are always in the mix to get a player, but now Apparently, the Raiders are always in the mix now to get a player.
Yeah, well, and how many do they actually sign? This is a team that literally was like, you know what, we need to get rid of Khalil Mack.
That what I tell you, that made no sense. That really made no sense.
And then had the nerve to just go, so apparently the Bears have a good defense now. Really?
I wonder what happened.
What gave it away? The fact that the best linebacker in the game over to them? No, poor John Gruden.
Poor John Gruden.
Dude, I feel so bad for him. The fact that like he has to like coach the Las Vegas Raiders. Not even like the LA Raiders or like the Oakland Raiders.
The Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders.
You got to coach the Vegas Raiders, which I will say, if you've not seen pictures of their new stadium, it's actually pretty cool. They're gonna speaking of, they're gonna add like they're gonna have like a pool. I think it's in the south. I think it's the south end zone. They're gonna have like a pool and like a little club deck in like around like one of their end zones. They're gonna keep adding.
Nice.
They're just gonna keep adding crap to it. I'm like,
maybe that's it. Maybe it's a stadium that attracts players.
Team can't win the division, can't win the Super Bowl, but you're just gonna keep buying crap to make it more popular.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like the Cowboys.
No.
Sounds like the Cowboys.
No, because the Cowboys don't understand that they need to pay their quarterback before they pay anyone else. And
which they did this time, which is surprising.
Because Snack Prescott and the boys are going to headed for another season of failure, which I'm okay with. Because the day that Dallas wins the Super Bowl, God help us.
Oh, God.
But it won't come for a long, long, long time.
When I tell you my phone will blow up with my friends who are Cowboys fans, they would literally just blow up my phone for no reason. Just to tell me.
Yeah, but you gotta hit him back with that Stephen A. Oh man, like last year on Thanksgiving when they lost, and he was like, "Oh, y'all thought I'd forgotten about y'all." I was like, "Oh no, dude." I feel like he's too brutal. He's too brutal on the Cowboys. Like I know they suck, but like I feel like he goes a little too far.
Well, he's a Steelers fan, so like,
but still, but you can't just be like they suck. They're a waste. Let the Cowboys talk for themselves. Let Michael Irvin come on the show and obliterate, and tell you how great the Cowboys are, and right as soon as they like fall short, that I'd be okay with. But no, I'm actually surprised they didn't take Pat Surtain, man. I think Pat Surtain went to the Broncos.
Yep.
Which ticked me off because I was like, I want him to go to the Cowboys.
No, well, who did the Cowboys get? Who did they end up getting? Micah Parsons. They got Micah Parsons. They got a linebacker.
Yeah, they got an equally good pick, for that.
But the linebacking core is already good. I guess maybe to replace Sean Lee, who retired. But I don't know.
How bad does your team have to be for you to be like a 32-year-old and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna retire? Luke Kuechly, perfect example. Luke Kuechly retired and was like, yeah, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, he's like, but then when Luke Kuechly goes that
he had a lot.
He's like, I'm tired. He had a lot of injuries, mainly concussions. So he's like, yeah, before I get CTE or it gets worse, I'm gonna quit now.
Oh man, Hall of Famer though. Hall of Famer. I give
Hall of Fame linebacker.
I give Luke Kuechly props, despite the fact that Drew Brees always threw the ball over his head and won more games. Because God. But no. Another big headline. I don't know if you had a chance to check this one out. So apparently, the NFL executives are apparently extremely racist when it comes to job hiring. Because when you tell an Asian guy you're not the right minority.
I know. Oh my, that pissed me off. That infuriated me.
What the hell? I was like, first of all, he's Korean. So dude's badass already. He's got some badass food. Not to mention, this guy was a former offensive lineman. It's not like he's telling me, yeah, you're not the right minority. A former offensive lineman. I feel like this is a terrible idea. But yeah, but apparently, so as the story goes, I'm not sure what team it said. Yeah, he played
They gonna say what team.
Boston Globe, which allowed Chung. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they haven't. They didn't specify what team, but apparently it was first reported by the Boston Globe, which might give a hint. New England?
I don't see. No, I don't think Belichick would be like that. But then again, we never know. We never know.
Well,
We can't say it's the Bucks. We definitely can't say it's the damn Bucks for sure.
no, because I mean they did the worst thing. They signed Antonio Brown. They didn't sign the wrong minority. They signed the crazy ass dude who truly needs help. There's a difference. But no, but I find it so amazing and so obtuse that like this kind of a thing still happens. Like the fact that this kind and social justice aside and all that kind of stuff. Because I mean the Rooney rule was put in place to have executives, who were according to the right minority, which I didn't really know there was a wrong minority, I guess. Like be interviewed and so mandatorily you have to interview at least one or two persons of color, for any position that you're hiring for, which I'm okay with. But then when the story turns into this, where it's like he's not the right minority, how does that make the NFL look?
I think it makes him look it makes him look hypocritical and stupid. Like you can't. Well, first of all, my problem with the Rooney Rule is that when it first implemented, I believe Mike Tomlin and Tony Dungy were the first two black coaches to be hired wrapped up.
Lovie Smith.
Oh, I forgot.
Bears. Three of them.
Well, three. I forget about him. But anyway, them three. But,
no one remembers the guys that lose.
Nope. But Tony did. Tony won.
Damn. Tony Dungy love sounds like.
And we all know Apple Mike. He won a Super Bowl, whatever. But anyway, but yeah, man. But like ever since then, like there hasn't been that many black head coaches in the NFL. And what pissed me off is like coaches like Matt LaFleur,
yeah,
and like coaches like Sean McVay, who are good coaches. Give me no doubt, but Eric Bieniemy can have a job.
Yeah,
and I don't know if you know what Bieniemy is, but he's like the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs.
I know Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, so like
literally coached Patrick Mahomes. I feel like that kind of gives him incentive to be like, yo, y'all better act right. You better act right. Hire me because I'll that guy over there. That guy just won the Super Bowl and threw that incredible pass in the Super Bowl we just lost. Yeah, it's my guy.
That's me.
My guy. Dude sits in the corners like that's me, asshole. That's
me. And now you bring up the Super Bowl thing. It goes back to the other coaches on the side that are picking the Tampa Bay Bucks, the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator, both black coaches.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich. Is the quarterback.
And Todd Bowles, like them two should definitely got at least some kind of job, but
I don't think the in theory the rule to me is okay because I feel like it forces you to like interview, but I agree with you in that it doesn't necessarily mean okay just because we're interviewing you we're going to hire you.
Exactly.
And I think that's where the misconstruement of it is. I don't think there's I think at the time too you have to understand the NFL was very different culturally. It wasn't exactly not that it really is today, but it wasn't exactly the most accepting as far as like coaching staff, because to me it makes no sense that when 70% of the active players are African American, why can't the coaches be Asian or white? Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't really, and the fact that I think what's more insulting about this is the fact that when you say not the right minority, it's like, so what is the right minority?
Exactly. Like, are you saying, okay, we have black players, so we're gonna hire black people, but we're gonna keep the number that's small
Right.
because we're still following the rule, but we don't have to get no Asian people or Native American or hell, even like Indian descent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
they're like we just have to get black people, which is wrong, which is completely wrong in that
Yeah,
kind of sense
no,
because
absolutely. No,
because the written rule is supposed to acknowledge all minority races.
I agree with that 100%. Not to mention, apparently, Eugene Chung, the guy that they said that to, apparently he is a former Super Bowl champion
Are you serious? Really?
with the Philadelphia Eagles. He was coaching the. I was like, dude, if there's anything that should he beat Brady.
he
Like,
he went up against a defense, a really good
like
defense.
the
Like,
man beat Brady. Like, let's slow our roll here. you know. But no, I mean, and I'm not trying to make it like political, but I just feel like the NFL needs to like look into this and be like, dude, really? Um, but no, I mean, it's and again, probably not the worst thing the NFL's done. Won't be the worst thing the NFL will do,
hell no.
because they are in fact the no fun league. And can't stop cheating the Saints out of winning Super Bowls, but it's another story. Um, but no, I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, I think it's just ridiculous that this day and age we still have that stigma, especially in sports. Because sports has always been, at least in our lifetime, it's always been considered the great unifier of people from different cultures, different skin colors, even different genders. In some cases, especially with the WNBA and the NBA are trying to combine initiatives, which I think is great.
Hmm.
Um, but I think too, when this kind of stuff comes from an NFL organization, and they're not going to say what organization, and if they do, I think it would be worse than what they did to the Astros during the cheating scandal. But rightfully so. I mean, I feel like as an organization to like discriminate someone like that, because think about it this way: if we were, if you and I were interviewing for the same job and they told me that I wasn't the right majority, I'd be like, well, how does that work? How does you know? So no, definitely not okay. Um, but on the other hand, just kind of shocking that this kind of stuff still happens.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of hoping, weirdly enough, I'm actually kind of hoping that it was the Washington football team.
Oh my god.
Like, no, and I know that makes me messed up. I'm actually kind of hoping it's them, so that they just embroil themselves even further. Because when Dan Snyder was like, "I'm not selling the team," I was like, "Uh oh, oh no, oh no,
No.
oh no, no no." You need to think about that, Dan. Considering the fact that you pulled one worse than Jerry Richardson and all the other NFL owners, you pulled a fast one, buddy. And not only that, you own the most racially offensive team in the league. You might want to consider selling. And,
Just sell the damn team.
here's the thing, and this is what I don't understand, dude. You can make a ton of money.
You're gonna make your money back. Like, you're gonna get your money back.
Oh my god. No, man. Dan Snyder, the worst. Literally
Not
the worst.
not as bad as what's his name was Sterling for the Clippers not too long ago.
I, you know what? You know what? I think that Dan Snyder actually holds one up on Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling, yeah, not a good dude. I think we can all agree on that. Piece of crap. But on the other hand, he convinced a 20-year-old to go out with him and hang out with him just because the man purely had money. And she fell for it. And then had the nerve to just go, oh, he's racist. I was like, what gave it away? The fact that he was a mid-70s white male that owned a professional sports team, what gave it away? So if there's blame to go around, let's look at everybody. Dan Snyder's just the worst because he just picked that team to buy and then proceeded to just like, get rid of HR completely, basically, and was like, no, I'm gonna keep on the team. And people were like, no, no, Dan, no, Dan, it's a bad idea, Dan.
It's a really bad idea,
It's
Dan.
a
What you
terrible
doing?
idea, Dan. What are you doing? But Dan said, I'm gonna do what Dan wants to do. Because I feel like no, I definitely feel like he's that type of person that he'll talk to himself, but he'll talk to himself in the third person. He'll just be like, what's Dan want to do? Dan's not gonna sell the team. Dan's not gonna do that. No, shame on me. Shame on me. But in other news and around sports, thankfully switching gears, PGA Championships, pretty wild right now. Looks like Philly fanatic Phil Mickelson's gonna win it, dude.
Are you serious? Really?
Dude, he's through 13 right now and he's 7 under. Louis Oosthuizen's through 14 and he's 3 under. So dude's got 4 strokes to make up. I'm not saying Phil can't blow it, but dude, Philly boy might get
Really?
his 12 mil.
Really? I haven't really been paying attention to PGA this year, but
This
I
year,
know that I heard his name pop up a couple of times
well,
this past season.
this year it's at Kiowa. It's in Kiowa Island, which is like 3 hours from the house. Um, which is honestly, that's the only reason. That's the only reason I've been like paying attention because we were in a Southern Tide store the other day, and they had like the flags and all that stuff because Southern Tide's a big sponsor with PGA Tour, and so I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Why are they doing it? And they were like, oh yeah, no, they're playing it at Kiowa Island. I was like, oh, that's
Makes sense.
I was like, that's nice. Kiowa Island, for those of you who don't know, one of those places that no one should ever be able to afford. It's too nice. It's too beautiful. It's pretty solid vacation destination though. If you guys ever want to go to the beach for a weekend, Kiowa Island, hit it up. So yeah, with that being said, NBA playoff time finally here. It's finally here.
I'm excited. Oh my gosh.
Was that your white girl voice?
Yes.
Oh my god. Like, oh my god, like Damian Lillard is like on Dame time. Like what?
Do not get me started on LeBron James. Oh my gosh.
No, it's LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Oh my god. Best mine ever. Best mine ever. LeBron James. No. Fuck you chicken strips is my favorite one. Because it was so stupid. No. Of the NBA stars right now, guy that's in my opinion is not getting enough attention, enough love, I guess you could, so to speak, is Damian Lillard. Dame Dollar might have his fun in the sun for one last run with the Portland Trailblazers. Because my man was hot. My man was hot last night. They played the Nuggets, and he had a pretty solid game.
I saw they won. I was like, okay, Dame. I see you, Dame. Game one.
They basically like uprooted the Denver Nuggets, who I actually have picked to win the series.
Right, me too.
Because the Nuggets, this is the same team that like uprooted the Lakers very nearly last year.
And they did it to the Clippers though.
They 3-1 the Clippers. The Clippers lost that series. Denver did not win that series. The Clippers lost because Kawhi Leonard.
No, it's because of Paul George at the backboard.
Bro, don't be hating on PG like that.
No, I'm gonna hate on PG. You don't give yourself a playoff name. The media does. You do not call yourself playoff P and hit the backboard.
Oh man.
You do not call yourself playoff P and hit the backboard.
Yo, shout out to PG though, man. You know what? PG, I feel like, poor guy.
No, don't do that. Do not do that. We are not doing this on this show.
He just keeps going to sad teams. It's a sad
He
team.
made to the Eastern Conference Final 2 years in a row. Wins in Indiana.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess who we lost to?
LeBron James.
Because the Miami Heat were the greatest team ever assembled.
That's debatable. That is a debatable topic. You know what it is for a different show, different time. It's debatable.
Okay.
It's debatable.
Shaq, Kobe, Derek Fisher. That's your Lakers big three. Rick Fox is a solid number 4. Okay. You have Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and who's that other guy?
LeBron
James.
And I'm taking that. I am taking that Shaq team every day, just because you mentioned Shaq.
No.
Who was going to guard Shaq in the paint? Who's going to stop Shaq in the paint? I want to know who was going to stop Shaq in the paint.
LeBron could totally take Shaq.
Man, get out of here with that. No, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that. You're not about to make that blasphemy on this show today. We are not going to say.
More importantly, my boy Dame Time, had 40 points last night, 13 assists. Man, my man went off.
Yeah.
But turns out Damian Lillard didn't exactly steal the show. My man, Carmelo Anthony.
Oh my God, Melo. Staying mellow, guys.
My man, Carmelo Anthony.
Jeez.
Was out there shooting 3-pointers and getting booed by the Denver fan base.
Which makes no sense because he literally helped y'all get like in the playoffs with Jordan's career. It makes no sense.
He helped you be relevant.
He really did. Like, what's the point of like booing him?
It's like now, if it was like J.R. Smith or something, I'd be like, yeah, J.R. Smith deserves to be booed. He also deserves to be electroshocked for, not, having the common sense to shoot the ball inside the paint during the NBA Finals, but
He dribbled it out.
That was wild. That was the most. Oh my God, that was so wild. That dude. No, speaking of other Stephen A. roast, did you see that one? Stephen A. was like, talk about asleep at the wheel. I was like, no. You can't just be doing that. But
he basically was.
J.R. Smith, the worst.
But hey, man, shout out to Melo though. Shout out to Melo for proving the doubters wrong.
Melo was banking threes last night. I think he had 4. He either 3 or 4 that he hit. Man, it was a pretty and he just kept going, dude. Like old Melo.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like players like Melo, he's so good for like playoff time. Sitting with like Rondo, like players like Rondo, like LeBron, like old players that won championships or like have been close to winning championships. Like they know how to win. They know how to win, man.
Yeah, except Rondo decided that he didn't want to play for the Lakers anymore and that he was just going to go to the Clippers, which I was like, no. Guys literally just won a championship. Why would you go to the Clippers?
Hey man, he started with the Hawks, and I guess it didn't make any sense to me why he went to Atlanta because I'm like Trae Young and like it just didn't fit well with me. I don't know. Was he?
He's just getting old. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He's getting old. He's like, I'm so done with this whole thing, But no, he's not the worst. Which brings me, since we already brought up Dame Dolla and the highlights from the playoffs, Draymond Green. Chubbs like Draymond. Best Drake verse ever. Do you think that Draymond Green is absolutely, without a doubt, based on previous events, of course, do you think he's a dirty player?
I'm gonna say this, and I already know what your response is gonna be. No, he is not.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this in defense of Draymond Green. I know exactly. I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to bring up the two. Basically, there's 2 moments there where you could say Draymond. Where you could say Draymond's a dirty player. One was that I can't remember which player it was. He had the balls, but he kicked someone in the balls. Remember that year in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I think it was like a Steven Adams.
I think so. Yeah.
It was Steven Adams. Yeah, I think it was Steven Adams. I mean, with the Thunder. And then of course you had that recent play with LeBron, in the playing game, when he made that hard foul, which was a hard foul.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
that was intense.
That was a very hard foul. But hey, man, I'm gonna say this: I don't think he's dirty. I think he needs to be more smart in what kind of play he's trying to do, because in the end, there might be one day that like he's gonna try to do the same stupid shit that he tried to do against LeBron, and then it's gonna backfire on him where he's gonna get hurt.
He's gonna be
or
like
they both get hurt.
He's gonna be like Ron Artest. He's just gonna elbow the wrong mofo, and then all of a sudden, look what happened to James Harden. he done elbowed James Harden. James Harden had a great with youngin too.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? Damn it.
But I would say Draymond's a dirty player. I think he reminds me a lot of Rodman, a lot of Dennis Rodman in him. And like a lot of people are saying he's not Dennis Rodman. Like he don't get 20 boards a night. He don't get like 15 boards. But I'm like he gets 15 assists.
He can shoot
5 blocks. Yeah.
And he can shoot.
No, that's the thing, man. I'm like Draymond, you can shoot, man. Like we've seen it. You have shooting the lights out before. Like you can do this. I don't know why he's having these games where he's scoring like 5 points, 2 points. That man could definitely at least score 10. Like he could score at least 10 points.
I mean,
and help.
But when you got Clay and Steph on the same team, I mean, I'm just saying when you have Steph Curry, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, dude, pass me the ball more.
The greatest shooter of all time.
No.
The greatest.
No.
Yes. Yeah, we're not having a debate right now, but we're gonna say this for later. But yes, anyway, but I think Draymond is not a dirty player. No, not in my mind.
I'm split. I think he is, but I think
that's fair.
No, but what I think is good about it, I guess, if there is such a thing, he's not openly dirty about it. He's not the guy that's he's not a Ron Artest that's gonna openly wreck you in the middle of the game. He's gonna do it kind of away from the lights, which makes him suck as a person. Because I'm not a Draymond fan.
No one is.
Aside from
maybe one Draymond fan.
But I will say the only person to ever trash talk him and get away with it was Drake, which I thought was awesome because I wanted to see the Warriors lose that series so bad. And the fact that Drake already gave him love on previous tracks, which I don't get, because it's Draymond Green. And like Dave Chappelle said, it's Draymond Green. It just logs off automatically. I mean, damn. But no, I'm not a Draymond fan, so that kind of makes me biased. But I think he's one of those guys that he can be an asset for the game, but he could also be bad because he's not he's like a 6-man type of player. He's not really that.
Yeah.
Guy. He's not that he's not that guy that is going to go up and get 20 rebounds for you, but or 20 points. But he's a guy that can make those those layups and get those rebounds right when you need them.
Or get the nice steal. Him and Anthony Davis. He is the only guy that I've seen guard Anthony Davis so well.
Yeah. And
you could go back to when we used to when Anthony Davis was with the Pelicans and we played against the Warriors when they were at their peak. Yeah. In those first couple of rounds was 2 years. They just destroyed us because Draymond guarded AD the whole time.
Well, but I think what he is, and this is probably where the Rodman comparison comes from. He's a great defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
And this is I'm preparing you for this one. When it comes to the Warriors themselves, he looks like he's the only one out there that truly plays defense.
I see what you're saying, but we're gonna give our roses. We're gonna give our roses to Clay. We're gonna give our roses to Clay. Give our roses to Clay.
Okay, but do we really know Clay for his defense?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
We know him because all he does is he goes across the court and he's in range. The man is a sniper.
And he can lock you up on D. Like that, like I'm telling you, watch some Clay highlights. Watch some Clay Thompson highlights on defense. That make a lot of people up.
I think Kawhi Leonard is probably one of the best defenders in the league too, though.
Yeah, him, Draymond. I hate when I hate Rudy Gobert so much, but I really don't think Rudy Gobert is a good defender. He's just tall.
Yeah, he's
like that's my thing. He's just tall.
He's like Kwame Brown. He's tall and he's just there. He's just kind of there. You know, I don't mean he's a bad dude or nothing. I like Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I like Rudy Gobert the person. You know, which speaking of that, did you hear? Apparently, Kwame Brown was talking trash.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Man was like, dude, I could have totally scored like on those. I was like, bro, do I need to show you the highlight tape? Do I need to literally show you what Stephen A said on NBA Tonight about you? Do I need to play that clip again? Is that a trick question?
And my whole thing is that like a lot of people are saying now like on Kwame's side about the situation that like, well, he was 18 or 19 years old. And I'm like, okay, what about the rest of the years in the NBA? What about the rest of the years in the NBA? I understand he was 18 or 19 years old when he came into the league, and he was a little boy. He acted like a little boy.
Yeah,
trying to play a grown man's game.
But and this is the one time I'll ever defend him. He had to play with Michael Jordan. And as we all know, that's not easy to do.
Oh hell no.
Michael tortured him. Michael tortured him and broke him. Which that's Michael's thing, man. He made it personal.
It's like military training. Like it's literally like that. Dude. Like he'll break you down, but build you back up once you succeed.
Well, look. All I'm saying is when you get who, in my opinion, nicest guy in the NBA, Steve Kerr. When you get Steve Kerr to literally punch you out
at practice,
you guys are buddies. I'm like, damn, dude. You know, but yeah, no. Kwame Brown needs to shut the you know what up. He needs to stop talking because I could show you the highlight tape. I can show you literally what Stephen A said.
I'm like, and his problem is that he's calling out players like Gilbert Arenas, Matt Barnes, and Steven Jackson. I'm like, bro,
Steven Jackson.
All the careers combined are just better than your existence. I'm sorry.
Steven Jackson had a dagger. Matt Barnes was a solid trash talker.
Yes, he was. I wouldn't
say that Matt Barnes, like, no disrespect to Matt Barnes, I wouldn't say he was a great NBA player, but he was a solid trash talker. I will give him.
He was good for a team. You know what I'm saying? Who's that player that's good for a team to have?
Had the most badass NBA nickname I think anyone could ever ask for. When someone calls you Agent Zero, and what did Kwame have? Bonafide scrub. Bonafide. He can't play. I'm sorry to disrespect the brother whatsoever, but he cannot play the game of basketball. His hands are too large. His feet are too big. The man can't commit to a move. Do I need to go any further? You had a suck. No, but for a guy that sucked, I didn't realize this. Kwame Brown actually had a pretty decent NBA career. I want to say, yeah, he played.
Didn't he win a championship with Kobe, didn't he? He won a championship. Was he on a championship team with Kobe and them?
No.
Oh, he wasn't? Oh, okay.
No, he was post good Lakers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Because he started with the Wizards, he played there for a couple years. He went to the Lakers, went to the Grizzlies, played with the Pistons, the Charlotte Bobcats, which was a disaster, obviously.
Yes.
Then he played with the Warriors, and then he played with the 76ers to finish off his career. He had 4,000 points in his career.
Okay, Kwame. Okay.
But still a scrub.
Bonafide.
Still a scrub.
Bonafide scrub.
The man couldn't make a move that he could commit to.
His heads were too big.
Bro, that was probably the worst. When he sat there, it was like the man cannot make a move. He cannot commit to a pivot. I was like, damn, dude. And then the worst part was how he started. He was like, is that a trick question? They gave up Kwame Brown. Who cares? I was like, no.
I was like, oh my.
No. And I think to make matters worse was the fact that they gave up Kwame Brown. They got Pau Gasol.
Yep.
And ended up winning another couple of championships.
Yep.
That's the worst part.
Yep.
When
What you know?
you have the nerve
Yo,
to trash talk and tell people how great you are, but the team that traded you eventually went on to win championships because of the trade that you were directly involved in, I feel like you have no reason to crap on anybody. You have you have no reason. Sounds like you were the problem. But no,
it sounds like you were the problem.
Kwame Brown.
Jesus Christ.
Not only that, for a dude that was such trash, he actually had a pretty badass name.
Kwame Brown.
Kwame. Because I knew a guy we went to high school with, Chris Carter. I know he had a jersey. He had a Wizards Kwame Brown jersey.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, Kwame Brown was a hot selling jersey item. He was literally supposed to be the next great one.
I think he was supposed to be the next LeBron or the next
he was gonna be the next Michael. That's
yeah.
He's kind of really what Zion is now, I guess. Except Zion was successful. But yeah, no, I mean, he was supposed to change the game, and then all of a sudden, this other kid from Akron, Ohio, who we've already mentioned way too many times in the show, LeBron James came out. LeBron James, you chicken strips, bro. The real. No, dude. But if there's anything that surprised the hell out of me this week, I finally checked back in with Major League Baseball because my Nationals are finally on a win streak. Finally.
Okay. I saw y'all.
But if there's a team that everyone better watch the hell out for right now, it's the team that a couple of months ago we were like, they're playing like ass. The New York motherfucking Yankees are on fire. Bro, they are on fire. I hate to be the one to say it, but they're coming for the Red Sox.
They got beat the Rays first.
Them boys are out for blood.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Baseball right now is probably the most entertaining I've ever seen in a long time.
God, yes.
Like baseball right now is so entertaining. Like it's ridiculous. Like both defensively and offensively, like it's just been crazy the past couple of games.
Oh yeah.
But the Yankees, they're on a hot streak. They're winning some games now. They're finally above 500.
Not finally. Dude, they are within half a game of first place.
Yeah, but so are the Rays, though, huh?
Dude, they coming for. I hate to be that guy. They coming for the Red Sox.
I'll say this though: the Red Sox started off good, and we have been playing consistently good. We have our ups and downs, past couple of games, but the Red Sox, man, I don't know. I don't know where all this firepower came from. I really think it has to do with Alex Cora coming back as the manager of the team. So it's really awesome to see.
Well,
but also
go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say the other team I think you show us to worry about would probably be the Rays.
Yeah,
the Rays. The Rays is what I'm worried about. The Tampa Bay Rays is who I'm worried about.
But you know what? I'm okay with sleeping on the Rays because the Yankees are my preseason winner.
This man here.
They were my preseason winner, dude. And I'm gonna tell you right now, after that triple play yesterday, yes, I said a triple play. I was convinced. I was like, oh snap. If I'm a Boston fan, I better watch out because they about to smoke them.
Hey, I don't know about now. Wait a minute. Now those games between the Red Sox and the Yankees are always intense.
They always
intense. So I'm gonna see how we do the first game. I'm gonna see how we do. But I got hope in the Red Sox.
Well, but I have to be a Red Sox fan this upcoming week because y'all are playing the Braves, and I need the Braves to lose. So I kind of need y'all to do me a favor and sweep.
Also, who's your other favorite team? I think the Angels looking good this year too, huh?
Bro, the American League,
Angels.
Dude, the American League's looking hot right now. The Angels are in last place right now, but But the Athletics are like the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's.
Yeah.
At them. Dude, the Chicago White Sox are good.
Yep.
The Detroit Tigers aren't even in last place anymore, which is kind of good. They're not the worst.
They're not terrible.
My Nationals are in last place, but we're like 2.5 games out. The Mets are winning the NL East, which makes me want to just hurl because the Mets should never win anything.
Oh, Snoop. Is the Astros about to make a comeback? Or the Astros about to make a comeback?
But the Los Angeles Dodgers, who I'm going to see in 2 weeks, because they're playing the Braves, and we're going to Atlanta in 2 weeks. And I've already made my decision that if the Atlanta Braves hit a home run and I catch it, I'm throwing the ball back. But if the Dodgers hit it, I'm keeping it. Atlanta's going to have to murder me. I'm not giving up that ball. I don't even like the Dodgers, and I'm keeping that ball. Because I hate the Dodgers, I hate the Braves more. I just hate them. But you know what? They're going to blow it on their own anyway because it's Atlanta.
It is Atlanta. Atlanta likes to blow things.
But dude,
we all know that.
Padres are pretty solid too. They won 9. They won 9 of their last 10, dude. It's like the top divisions right now are heating up because the Padres, Dodgers, and Giants in the West are all within a game of each other. The Cardinals, Cubs, and the Brewers are within 3.5 games of each other. The Mets, Phillies are a game and a half of each other.
Yeah, like what the heck?
Dude, it's close. But I think again, the AL East is what you need to watch because boy, the Yankees, Red Sox, and Rays, that's going to be a race. That's going to be
man.
Finish.
And not only them, but also like Toronto too. Toronto may be a couple games behind, but if they get on a hot streak and like other teams start losing in the division, like Toronto might make some.
Toronto, I can afford to sleep on because give Toronto a couple more years to kind of build their roster up, and then we can start talking about them being a contender. Because I think with Vlad Jr., with Biggio, Bo Bichette, and that whole crew, they've got a solid team, but they need to fine tune and need to kind of get some development going. So you can sleep on the Blue Jays right now, but don't sleep on the Yankees.
Man.
I'm serious. Do not sleep on them. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, when we're 50, 60 something games into the season already, and them boys are like half a game back, and they're in 3rd place. Dude, I don't know.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see what the Yankees can do this year. We gonna see what the Yankees can do.
We gonna see.
All I gotta say is, they have no excuses this year. Then
dude,
you can't blame on the Astros.
Nope.
You can't blame on the Yankees.
Nope.
It's on you. It's on you.
Dude. But you know what though? If there's a team that I'm actually surprised the Angels are doing so terribly.
Right? I'm like, why the Angels have been popping up in my headline feeds for sports, but their record doesn't represent the news coverage they're getting.
I swear. No, they've been playing like trash, dude. They've lost 3 of their last 10. Or they've lost 7, excuse me. They've lost 7 of their last 10. They're playing awful. Like it's pretty bad when the Seattle Mariners are like in 3rd place in that division. Because you can't win. Trash. Straight
trash.
Trash. Not even trash. Trash.
Trash.
Because to call them trash would mean that I recognize them. That being said, Shohei Ohtani is by far the best player in the game right now.
Oh yeah, like MVP so far this season.
Oh, dude.
MVP of the season so far.
No, that dude's raking too, boy. But I have to buy because I bought a White Sox, a Tim Anderson jersey a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
And I'm trying to get a Christian Yelich and a Shohei Ohtani one next. So when my next paycheck comes in, you already know where that shit's going.
Shit, I'm not getting a jersey to my birthday, and that's and I'm already getting a JD Martinez jersey. That's the first thing I'm gonna get. But hell, man, I don't give a damn. I might as well get a Mookie Betts jersey for the Dodgers because I love Mookie
Oh
Betts.
hell no.
I love
No, man,
Mookie Betts, man.
get you a Red Sox.
That's what I'm
Get you a
saying.
Red
I'm
Sox
talking.
one,
I'm
dude.
talking about JD Martinez.
I was saying no, get you the Mookie Betts Red Sox one though, dude. I
It'll
swear.
make me cry. It'll make me cry. I can't look at that. It'll make me sad.
You know what? You know what? He got a ring with y'all, didn't he?
He did. He
Didn't
did actually. He did. So he got a ring with us first. Actually, no, he was on a team that beat the Dodgers. Then he made the Dodgers good. I'm gonna say that right here, right now. So
Yeah. No, dude. Pretty yeah, pretty solid. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's a nice price for some jerseys. The only problem is it takes like a month. It takes like a month to get them because they come from China. But still not
damn.
bad. But yeah, no, they're like nice quality too, boy. Because the Tim Anderson one I got was it had the Nike swoosh and everything on it, dude. Like it's like Nike product. It's nice. It's pretty solid. But no. So yeah, man, that pretty much concludes the show. Actually, speaking of, did you see that triple play yesterday?
Yes, I've seen the triple
And
play.
I actually had to rewatch it several times because I was actually convinced that the runner at first was actually safe.
Ellis, this is why we're friends.
No, I mean, no, I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually was convinced for a hot minute that he was safe. I was like, wait a minute.
But you know Yankees fans could be like, come on, man, like come on, like slow motion ruins the game. Like don't even do that.
My boy Aroldis Chapman though, still fire, still throwing fire.
And for some reason, the Cardinals are good this year, also. So
well, the Cardinals are always good. They their biggest, I think the Cardinals' biggest problem is they lose when it matters.
Yeah,
because they like the Braves. Same thing with the Braves. The Braves have had solid teams over the past like 5-6 years. They have Acuna, Dansby Swanson, Marcell Ozuna, Ozzy Albies. They have like a solid roster, but they, for whatever reason, they always encounter the Dodgers, or the Cardinals to get to the World Series, and for whatever reason, they just implode. Now the Dodgers. That's a viable excuse in my opinion, because the Dodgers are like the dream team if one ever existed. They're too good, and the only other team that I think can really compete with them is the San Diego Padres.
Yep, the Padres.
Granted, I think October will definitely change our minds. Actually, speaking of that, the All-Star game should be coming up soon, huh?
I think it's in June. Yeah, I think it's pretty sure it's in midway through June.
July 13th looks like.
July. Okay.
July 13th. So get your votes out there.
You already know I'm voting for JD Martinez, baby. Let's go.
Oh, I don't see. I don't know. I think
we'll see.
I think we gonna see.
We gonna see.
Right. Bro, there have been too many Drake references on this show today. Chubb's like Draymond. That's hilarious. No, speaking of fire though, did you hear J. Cole's new album?
Did I?
This man not only scored a basket, but had a #1 selling album in the same week. I can't believe J. Cole's growing up. He's a professional basketball player now.
Hey, I'm happy for the man. He's living his dream.
Cole.
I'm happy for him. Cold world.
But more importantly, and for all of the Travis Scott fans out there, I need y'all to hold up a minute. The trailer for Utopia dropped last week. And I gotta be honest, I'm stupid excited. I'm actually more excited for Utopia than I was for Astroworld.
I don't know, Astroworld. We had to
Astroworld.
wait on that for. We had to wait on that one for a
Fire.
minute. That was a fire album. We had to wait on that though. That was like 2 years in making.
Utopia,
3 years.
like Detox. It's about to never come out.
Jesus Christ.
Utopia's about to Detox. It's about to never come out. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. All right. Well, that concludes the Under Pressure program for the evening. I'll see you probably, if not probably next Sunday, because
Okay.
I'll be in, like I said, I'll be in North Carolina until then. So let's do same time next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. Catch y'all later.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.
Peace.